Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you to those who have supported my channel and continue to do so, and those that return to watch my content. Really appreciate all of the support. So I'm just shuffling these. It feels like it's just a general message for the collective. So just take that resonates and leave the rest. But the overall message feels that it will be for everyone. So as I was shuffling there and picking up the energy of what we're going to look into today, I kept hearing, play with me, play with me. So Casper, the friendly ghost, may be significant to some. We've got sacral chakra at the bottom of the deck. So I'm feeling guided to tell you to do some energy work to protect your sacral chakra. That is the area that will it's the area that's focused on by others to affect your happiness, or to project the feelings of sadness or defeated emotions, or just an energy of give up, stop trying. So that's coming through. Also, it's the sexual energies. So the Casper, the friendly ghost, the play with me, the significance for that I'm being shown is this is the energy of somebody that, for you collective, is trying to draw you back into a game of some kind. So let's take a look. We've got here the throat chakra, harmony, third eye chakra, and love begins. Okay, so the person whose energy we're looking into today, it feels that they work in, or they are linked to some kind of communication. So they could be somebody that puts a message out, or they are a manipulator of words. They have an ability to change people's way of thinking, be it positive, negative, depends what way that you're viewing this particular person, whoever they are. But there's something about holding power in their words, or the power to manipulate their words for people to believe in an illusion that's being cast through words. So word spells, like speaking down on somebody's name. So this person possibly could be somebody that tears down people's reputations, or that they've experienced it. Also as well, I'm getting that words running out of power, which is what's connecting to the play with me. It feels that whoever this person is, that they are looking for targets to prod and poke in order to cause a reaction of some kind, so a new game can begin. I'm specifically being shown somebody that speaks a lot, and they have their minions, cronies, their entourage around them, but it feels that there's not so much going on. They need to see something bounce back in a reflection from the universe, so that they can then become more relevant. That's suspicious, specific for some. It's almost like if they can trigger someone, so there's multiple people they may be doing this to, that they can then revive their relevance. Okay, with harmony, it feels that they could be speaking about unity, bringing people together, creating harmony and balance, whereas really what I'm seeing is this harmony is in the reverse, like a 4 of Wands in reverse. It's an imbalance. So the energy that follows with whatever this conversation or this power of words may be, it's packaged as causing harmony, but really it causes fractures, separation and disharmony. With third eye chakra, building on the energy that I'm picking up on, and especially with the reference to Casper's friendly ghost, what it feels to me is that we could potentially be looking at the energy of a spiritual hater, the one that has been orchestrating people to do the rounds and come against tarot readers, healers, psychics, mediums, seers and all sorts. There's something about this third eye, this person, as we all know, we've all got psychic abilities, it depends how we're using it, but this person feels that with their tongue, their sharp tongue, that they pull down anyone that either exposes that their third eye is blocked, or they don't believe in clairvoyance, if that's still a thing, that people don't believe that it's a real thing, but that's their journey, not ours. There's been a lot of tarot readers on different platforms coming under attack, so possibly we could be seeing this person getting itchy feet. They're prodding, poking, and they're looking for something, looking for a reaction. So we've got here love begins. This person loves to fight. They love to pull on negative energies. This person, most likely, from what I'm picking up, is somebody that dabbles with the dark arts, and they may present it as coming from the light or to do good, but my feel is from this energy that this person is an active member of conjuring up all kinds of bullshit and stuff and drawing on the dark arts. Yeah, so this person, even though they would be against tarot readers, let's say, they probably do have dark high priestesses or warlocks or those that feel that they are spiritually in the know, or that they have some kind of higher perspective above us all, us lower class is the energy. So this person looks down their nose at people, and they surround themselves with others that do the same. Big A is something that's coming forward, so not like big a-hole. It could be, that may be significant, but I'm specifically seeing like a conversation of, yeah, A, or isn't that right, A. It's like A is somebody in the background. So somebody in the background that's chirping up with their throat chakra, they've got a lot to say, very opinionated, whoever this big A may be. But the energy that we're focused on seems to need validation from big A in order to continue. It's like, am I doing okay, big A? Is that right? And then I'm hearing back, yeah, don't worry, keep doing what you're doing, we love it. And if they mention you, they'll be fucked. That may be significant for some of you, not all. So if they mention you, they'll be fucked. Well, clearly big A must be psychic on some levels, because from what I'm seeing, that is an absolute truth that they are speaking in that moment. For someone to mention the mouth trap's name, then obviously it would be a direct link to slander, like they do best, defamation of character, and so it would be like those that are silly enough or in a position, especially if they are business owners, to mention this person's name directly, then the minions and everyone else can jump on board. So it's pretending they're protected but not. It's a scam, it feels like. So big A could be a real embedded part of an ongoing scam, is what I'm feeling. It feels also that this scam could be, for example purposes, an attack on fellow spiritualists, truthers, tarot readers, healing. It's like dismissing it as it's rubbish, but yet also operating like they have a wide open third eye. Third eye with sleepy dust in it is what's come into mind, which is being shown within my mind's eye. So big A, whoever they are, the one that gives the okay of yes, you're doing right, everybody loves you, a false sense of security for mouthtrap. So what we're seeing is also what would make them operate in their psychic self would be, yeah, that they are fucked if they mention your name, because anyone that would be aligning themselves to whatever's coming out of mouthtrap, for example, readers picking up on anything that's being promoted here, would be signing their own death warrant, so to say, energetically speaking. So anyone that's using information are showing themselves to be fake in regards to the tarot community. So maybe for some of you, be aware of big brain teachings. For those of you that are not aware of big brain teachings, I will post in the community channel a little something for you to update yourself and fast track forward, so then you can get a deeper sense of this energy that we're dealing with. There's somebody that is within the community, and they are a fighter of justice. They are somebody that they have, from what I'm being shown, had experiences with this type of group entity. And so by trying to expose the truth of the scam and the tearing down that they do as a group collective, what they do to others that try to expose them, they all go in for the attack. So Timothy Pickley is somebody that, look on my community page, and I will post 2 videos that will give you an insight to the teachings, big brain teachings. Timothy needs a big burst of love, because he's been fighting this cause for a period of time and has not backed down. He knows his strength, and others that are aware of big brain teachings, they also are truly grateful to Timothy, because he spent his time without any expectation other than the cause for the greatest good of the overall collective, to highlight the damage that this particular group are doing to people's lives and respected businesses. And as a collective within the tarot community, I would say that you could place your bets high that this throat chakra, so person, entity, dark arts, warlock, wannabe, is where the attacks on your businesses is coming from. I was also seeing, as I was saying, throat chakra, that projecting energy towards blocking the throat so that you do not continue to spread the word. Timothy Pickley is somebody that's outside of the tarot community, so he's another angle that is fighting his own cause. So I'll post links to 2 of his videos on my community channel after this post goes live. You can get just little bullet points so that you can get an example. There were people that had more clout than this throat chakra energy entity, and they have had to go behind the scenes, because when this type of energy turns on you, they get everybody to turn on you and bring you down. So yeah, that's just for those that hear the words big brain teachings but have no idea, and why would you, of what it actually means. So love begins is anything that is coming from high frequency, building people up, not tearing them down. They do not, in regards to light beings, they do not give guidance and advice that is hurtful and harmful towards another. This person has operated on the disguise that they are heavily connected to the spirit realm, and that's not the case. Their story is completely inconsistent. Over 25 months you could look back and you could see that they believe they can make prophecies, predictions, but yet nothing comes to pass. That is part of the grift. They're like a gnome with a fishing rod, and they are trying to constantly hook new money people into their grift. So this is the type of energy that they will get donations in their deposit box, and then they will move around to particular countries or whatever, and then people can send a letter. I'm being shown something about message or letter. Yeah, if you just give a letter to say that I'm family, soul family, and you have invited me to stay, then that gives me permission to be in your country without a work visa, without whatever, and I can continue to spread the word, the message of big brain teachings. Okay, so for those that are able to apply that same scenario to situations that you're going through right now, we will pull the overall messages together. Okay, I'm being guided to use these ones for the minute. So let's have a look with these people that are spiritual haters, that they just, yeah, spiritual haters, happiness haters. Happiness when they're on something, or when they are surrounded by those that are feeding into their story, like big A, big A. Isn't that right, big A? We've got here gift of the gab. Scam artists and con artists always have the gift of the gab. They're always looking to grab gifts from others. They come from a disguise of, I have a gift of some kind. They've always got something hidden, secret knowledge packaged up. This is the type of person that would tear down the tarot community, because they don't have the gift to see the information that they hold, whereas the the reality of the situation is they're desperate for somebody, their gnome-like energy, to bite the hook and the bait and to start trying to read this secret packaged information so that they can be inspired for what you are picking up with your third eye. So the frustration with the prodding and trying to antagonize is so that you feel, community, that you've got to prove yourself in some way because they're running out of inspiration, and the money pot that surrounds them, it is running out of interest, it feels. Yes, it could well be multiple endless pots, that's fine, but there comes a time where you have to start questioning, where are we actually going with this? We've got harmony, we've got lovers, so this will be a way of them harnessing people's interest. It's the gnome energy again of trying to hook people in with their the potential of relationship, or I've always loved you, or I knew you in a past lifetime and we were together, everyone else I've said it to, it was a lie. And also as well, I am picking up, and this is for some, not all, that particularly this energy is a like a male sex worker of the sorts. Nothing against sex workers on any level at all, but this person is using that as their grift. They're aligning themselves with like types like Big A to fund their journey and their experience, with the hope that Big A is hoping that they will come visit them at some point and they can actually get it on or be on another level of some kind. This person will swing between females and males because they possibly could be surrounding themselves with a female. I know maybe for many of you there could have been scenarios with your similarity to this type energy where it would have began on the pulling you in on a love vibration of some sorts, whether it's the belief that they're working to a high love frequency, or they're a user, they're a grifter, and that's all they are. I'm being shown here a female with short blonde hair, and she was absolutely drawn in. Actually, another one with short blonde hair, both drawn in, but now they are kind of pushed out in the cold. We've got here third eye chakra, so unexpected income. This person has built their money pot while promoting that you don't actually need money, you don't need to pay your bills, and to invest your money into children's charities. That link goes to a personalized private account. They actually do go for readings, or even though they're putting down tarot readers, they will have within their midst people that claim to be seers or clairvoyant or whatever it is, or those minions do go out and have readings done so that they can keep an eye on the targets that they are targeting. So we've got here unexpected income, so knowing how to keep on with their grift so that they're always paid for what they're doing. We've got love begins is clarified by thief, so a heart stealer, but ultimately it is stealing cash on the basis of love, so using that. And then we've got community at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of people have been stung by this dark entity. Yeah, so with Timothy's videos, for those that are wanting to kind of just be genned up on this type energy and then apply it to the dealings that you're having experiences with, what you'll see is just a breakdown of how they operate and the way that they they tackle those that are questioning. It will also, and trigger warning, it will also be a little bit heart-wrenching, because what you're going to see within those light-hearted short videos, bullet points of the ridiculousness that people are still feeding into, you'll see that anyone that is plying this person with finances to fund their campaign are either heavily in on it, or they are too deep in with what they've invested and they're still waiting for a return. So you'll see that there have been people that have actually taken their lives because they gave away, they invested everything on the back of big brain teachings, and then they have realized that actually they've been scammed. So I suppose this is a message to fellow tarot readers, spiritualists, healers, truthers, and those that are working to build businesses, or especially those that are under attack for exposing and speaking their truth. And yeah, just a recognition in solidarity that you're not going through this alone. Yes, money talks, money holds money holds power. If it's not your cash that you're spending, all you need to do is have the gift of the gab in order to get people to dig deep. And usually that will be done, for some, not all, on the basis of using a romance to get it out of them, and invest in that way. So that would make sense why we're seeing a lot of situations coming up in the collective reads. And within the collective read, yes, everyone is focused on the same situation, but we're not focused on the bullshit stories that this person is trying to instigate and fuel. We're looking at who they are as a person and the dynamics that's going on that surrounds them. We've got the fool that's waiting to continue with this game, or wanting you to have a false start, wanting you to read and prove yourself that you're picking up on their teachings, which is all manufactured and gleaned from others. They take people's teachings and they regurgitate it as their own. So putting out a message, but it'll just have music to it, but really it's other people. They're trying to subliminal messages is a heavy thing. They do lots of symbology. Within that, there's the psyops programming is heavy within their community. So we've got here the Four of Wands, that one turned over, and it's interesting that we've got harmony, Four of Wands. So we've got here the Knight of Wands with our throat chakra, gift of the gab. This person, this entity, this energy with huge attachments of all different types, heavy into addiction, whether it's sex, whether it's spending other people's cash, whether it's just pushing forward empty promises, empty messages. This yo gabba gabba may be significant for some. Don't bite your friends. Google that. Don't bite your friends, yo gabba gabba. It's hilarious. So we've got here pushing that through. We've got here the High Priestess, which is exposing a secret. It's being able to hold a higher perspective, insight into this type energy and energy. It is a dark priestess, a dark witch, dark arts, all of that, that are coming for attack for those that are the genuine seers. Anyone in this lifetime, regardless of having a true understanding of it, but anyone in this lifetime now that's moving forward, that believes that clairvoyance is make-believe, then that needs to be questioned. You may not need to know how it works or how it comes about, but just having that open mind enough to know there absolutely is something else. And it's not like, oh, they are mind readers. No, actually we're not. As seers, we see things, we intuit information. We're not here to mind read anything, because if we did, our readings would be fucked up and all over the place. But you can't predict a trajectory of something if you're just working with somebody's mind. You're reading the energy that surrounds them and what they are heavily putting out into the atmosphere. We've got here the, oh, that was controversial using that word, whatever. We've got here the Queen of Wands. So this person is operating in feminine energy when they're dealing with masculines, particularly masculines with money that can fund that. So they will be younger than those that feed the money into their pot and their lifestyle. And obviously when they are dealing with females that are doing the same, they try to come from a little bit of a masculine, but they have to try and align with more of a motherly figure, or they attack me because of whatever. So they will align with females that will be overly protective for some reason as well, where I'm seeing that energy. It's like the lioness being protective over the cubs and so on. For some reason I'm getting the heart of a lion. This energy and entity will operate on a love frequency, like they have the heart of a lion, protective, strong, courageous, resilient, and no need to move forward with a fight because they are the king of the kingdoms and so on. But really they are a thief, they're a scammer, they're an opportunist. Heart of a lion, my ass, is exactly the way that my spirit guides would encourage me to channel. Personal perspective on the energy I'm reading and verified by those that I tap into. Heart of a lion, my ass. Gift of the gab, oh yeah. A big A. What do you reckon? So as we move forward, we've got here Three of Wands. This person that's running out of creativity, that's getting a little bit tiresome for those that are housing them. They know those that are housing them and those that are due to handle the grift train as it moves its way around. Those that are waiting in expectation, are they coming to me? Don't forget the gnome energy, they will still be funding and paying the money in. They've also they've got people that are waiting in expectation. Yeah, I'm coming to see you, I'm coming to see you. But you've also got those that are housing this type energy and their grifting entourage. That shit, if you are predicting the future by somebody's past, then you will know they are absolutely here to stay. You've opened the door and invited the devil in, and it is exactly where they will stay. And it is even more if they are financially protected, like a little lion cub. So we've got here the Three of Wands, and then we've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is letting us know that this person needs to prod, antagonize, and create competition, they appear like nobody's stepping forward, big A. No, because they'll be fucked if they do. No, they'll be fucked if they align with big traps, big mouth, big brain teachings. That's when they'll be fucked. So if you value your business, you steer away from that type of teaching. Remember that they glean a lot of information, they outsource where they're collecting it, data collectors, hackers, scammers, all of that. It's an operation, that much we know. You'll be able to see the various franchises. It's like saying gold has no value, get rid of all your gold. But when you look deeper and research into them, they are absolutely aligned to somebody, another branch of, that they have a gold buying business. So it's little elements like that that if you don't know because you're just focused on what's being presented at the front, then you're not going to know. And because their narrative and their focus changes to doomsday, forget about Christmas, it's the end of the world, and literally having people not put out Christmas trees, that's so old news now. And then coming on, receiving higher guidance from galactic information or the spirit realm or whatever it is. We call it collectively Dark Lord Mother. That's that. But now again it's changed because this gift of the gab is no longer holding weight on any side. So they need to create some kind of competition, which is again causing imbalance, causing disharmony, and thieving people's joy, happiness haters, fun sacral chakra, fun stealers. It's that type of thing. They need to breathe new life into it to fund the campaign, whatever it may be. As you can gather, and it's nothing about mental health in the sense of we all promote protecting your mental health, whereas this person clearly does have fragile mental health. So the constant feeding the addictions for entertainment purposes of those that are funding the habit is a scary position. This person needs help on a big level, help to be saved from themselves and the constant damage that they continue to do. Okay, so I feel just for this one, it may well be just to bring you up to date of where we are. Check out the community tab and take a look at the amazing work that Timothy has done in order to try and diffuse the demonic energy that's projected through watching the original content. They've broke it down so that you can just have a comical bite-sized understanding of the severity of what we are dealing with here. So let's see what messages we've got here in regards to moving forward. And I thank you for those who are helping support us getting this message out. People need to be made aware, and especially a little insight for those within the tarot, healing, psychic, mediumship, clairvoyance. Keep doing what you're doing, it's working. You wouldn't be under attack if you were a nothing. Remember that. We've got 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So know that the spirit realm is absolutely guiding me forward, and as the reading began, it was play with me, play with me. So if we have some big brain, dark lord, mother teachings of the satanic kind coming and attacking any of our businesses, then know that we absolutely, hi, we're here to play. Thanks for the invite. So we've got number 14, solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise. self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And that's the thing, as healers and as those that are seekers of truth, of those that, even if you're not into tarot, and hey to those who I know follow me that you're not really into tarot, but you are here for justice against this type scam artists that cause damage and pain and anything but stability in people's lives. For those of you that we all join together as a collective, all walks of life, what you're being shown is that, yeah, we do need to project healing at this person or this entity or this train wreck, train campaign. Healers don't exist. Well, we're being shown that there are a group that are completely unhealed, and we're going to heal them with forgiveness. We can see them, and we're not going away. Simple as that. Not like they predicted we would. Anyway, so we've got 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. That's you guys. A time of great personal growth in your career and or artistic endeavours. Working with each other in a cooperative manner. So we've been invited to play, and we're being guided by the spirit realm to let's have fun. We were given teachings before about putting our what we know into play. So let's join together now and let the games begin. Yay! So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Check out the community tab. Bye bye.